So it really enhances the ability of where it can go. Great registration. I just saw that myself. You could just, that's it. It's deburred. Oh, good turnaround on the runway. That's useful. As the Dornier leaves the runway, the 178, the Antonov 178 has lined up. On the north side, the 787 is starting engine 727 very shortly to start up, 73, B8 still to come, and then the F-35. Power coming up on the Antonov, on the Ant, the 178. Progress D346 turbo fans installed, 17,372 pounds of thrust. This is the latest development in the family of regional jets, which include the Antonov, the AN-146, the 158 and the 168. The original, the 148, only dates back to September 2001 when Antonov announced that it was working on a regional airliner design to fly 80 passengers in a range of around about 1,300 nautical miles. The construction commenced the following year in 2002. And the formal rollout of the 148 was in October 04. Well, this one is the 178. So it's a complete family of aircraft from Antonov. Production of this family of aircraft is split between Kiev in the Ukraine and a totally unpronounceable place in Russia. Voronezh. Read ahead, Stratton, it makes it so much easier. 148 typically carries 75 passengers, available in both short and long-range versions. However, the type is extremely versatile, as you've seen, its operating performance. Extremely versatile, specialized variants of the airframe include the VIP configuration. It can do maritime reconnaissance, medevac, small parcel freighter, palletized cargo freighter, anything you want, really. 158. That was originally, actually, if you remember, the 148-200 series, but now called the 158. It stretched 99 passengers, bit longer legs, up to around about 1,600 nautical miles. Now, the 158 produced solely in Kiev, in the Ukraine. Again, can be cargo version with a rear ramp available. The 168, that was called the Antonov Business Jet. 168. Essentially, really, I suppose, a 146 fuselage, but the rear doors have been got rid of, winglets installed, a little bit of mucking around. But this one here displaying is the very latest of the family of the Antonov aircraft, the 178. The development type of this was announced in 2010. Maiden flight took place in Kiev on May the 7th last year. They've since uprated the engines to the 148 FM versions. Antonov anticipate the market for total around about 1,100 aircraft is what they're aiming for. We wish them all the success. Now, the aircraft they're intending to replace, the 178 being the development of 158, it and its sisters, tended to replace the old Antonov, the AN-26 and the 32. Lots of commonality between the family of aircraft. but just very different variants. They can carry all sorts of things, 3 Humvee-sized vehicles, 72 troops, 68 paratroopers, 40 stretchers, not all at the same time. It's got a good airframe life, around about 80,000 hours. That's probably around about 30 years of service or 60,000 landings, that sort of thing. Depends on really where you deploy the aircraft to what the lifetime span is. It's quick to change an engine. If you lose an engine or have to send one away for service, it takes just 2 hours, a couple of hours to change the engine. It's capable of landing on unpaved landing strips. So rough old operating places it can go, which is very, very useful. Landing run of just over 1,000 meters. I'm not certain we're going to see a short landing today or not. This is the first time I've seen it fly here at Farnborough, but just a fraction over 1,000 meters to land.